Ugh. I finished eating this food. Turn this music down a little bit, boy. Alright, welcome in everybody. Welcome to the stream. Been a while, but we are back. We got some good stuff to go over today. Quite a bit of few things on Resident Evil Requiem. I believe another embargo lifted, so we got some gameplay to look at, which is super exciting. It was like everything has been showing up on my feed for like all day yesterday, and I've been trying my hardest to avoid it because I wanted to watch it live on stream, get my live reaction, live thoughts, and all that good stuff. All right. And we also got some news on The Last of Us. Well, kinda. Last of Us Online. Trying to find some good music to listen to. Nothing that's like too crazy. Yeah, I am trying to stream on Facebook and Instagram. I got Facebook working, but I don't think Instagram is working. But it's our first time, so there's bound to be some errors going on here. But make sure I got everything working over here on OBS. Hopefully you all are having a good day today. It's actually not scorching hot outside, which is kind of nice. I just feel like this music's too loud in my ears, but I know it's not that loud on stream for you guys watching. I just put it on there like that. Quiet, but it's not too quiet. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna put this food up, put these dishes away. All right. We're back. So, first thing I want to go over is the news on the director for The Last of Us Online is apparently making a new game, making a new online multiplayer game that is apparently going to be an attempt at being a faction's successor. The article says director of Scrap The Last of Us Online says his new US/Japan studio is making a cinematic multiplayer title. Director of the Scrap spinoff, online spinoff of The Last of Us, says he launched a new studio in Japan, is going to make something similar to what The Last of Us Online was going to be. So this is pretty exciting. I mean, I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but I mean, I guess this is going to be the next best thing to what we were going to get for The Last of Us Online. So we're going to dive into this article and we're going to check it out and see what's going on here. So, as I said, the headline of this article, director of the Scrap Last of Us Online, says his new US-Japan studio is making a cinematic multiplayer title. This came out August 15th, so a little bit behind, but I've read little snippets of what people have been posting and talking about it. I don't know if this is the same game I'm thinking of. I think it's called like United State or some shit like that. I don't know if this is the same thing, but we'll find out. So, it says Vinit Argalwam. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, so sorry if I butcher that. Previously at Naughty Dog for around a decade, was the game director on what was known internally as The Last of Us Online, but after the project was scaled back in size, the developer eventually announced in December that it had been canceled. Yeah. Unfortunate news for us Last of Us fans. Now in a new interview with GameSpark, Argalwam has said that he and former Naughty Dog creative director Joe Peninati have formed a new studio because they want to create something similar. Hell yeah, I respect it. Specifically, Argalwam explained that wanted to make a multiplayer game that offers a level of action found in a typical single-player Naughty Dog game. My main titles were Uncharted 4, Thief's End, Uncharted The Lost Legacy, and The Last of Us Part 2. He said, via machine translation, I worked on both multiplayer and single player. Okay. So he's got experience on what we know and would like out of a multiplayer game. Mainly in charge of boss battles, and Naughty Dog's boss battles are generally one-on-one situations, so I wanted players to feel like they were fighting a human player, not an AI, even in single player. To be more specific, I worked on the final boss in A Thief's End and the fight between Ellie and Abby in The Last of Us Part 2. Okay. So this guy knows what he's doing when it comes to combat situations. Used all my knowledge of multiplayer to create the feeling that you were fighting a human. Yeah, because a lot of games with their whole AI, like, interactions with enemy AIs or boss AIs, they're very, like, robotic. Whereas, like, I mean, you could tell the difference with, like, if you're playing against bots and, like, an actual human player. You could just tell the difference. A big part of me, what inspired me to go independent, was seeing the potential in combining Naughty Dog's specialty, cinematic action, with multiplayer. Argalwam has opened an office in Japan, while Peninati has remained in the US, with their game being developed across both bases. Well, that's pretty cool. The team currently has around 10 staff in total, with plans being to increase this to around 30. New game, which Argalwam describes as a triple indie title, has now been in development for a few months, and while it isn't yet ready to show to the public, he says he's playing it with friends every week. Not much we can say yet, but the new game is a multiplayer game, and we aim to bring the cinematic action we've been familiar with from our previous titles to multiplayer. We're already in contact with partners, and we expect to have more information to share in the future. Naughty Dog officially canceled The Last of Us Online December 2023, saying the game became so ambitious that it would have required a complete shift in the studio's focus for the foreseeable future. Yeah, that's what they say. This basically says why The Last of Us Online was canceled. So, the game that I was thinking of was the game called United State. I'm not sure if this is exactly it, or if that was something entirely different. I can see if I could pull it up. Somebody posted in the factions community subreddit. But I mean that's something to definitely look forward to, you know. I mean, something that like a dedicated multiplayer game for us factions fans that want that hardcore, gritty, simple PvP shit is gonna be cool. Something definitely to look forward to. Like I said, I'm trying to find this factions. Let's see here, try to go to most recent. Yeah, hopefully, I think them going independent is a really good thing because it doesn't allow them to have like these higher ups, corporate shills try to like dictate how exactly the multiplayer should pan out, because you already know it's going to be exactly like what Bungie and Sony higher ups were wanting to do with The Last of Us and try and make it live service and try to chase all the trends going around the multiplayer gaming universe. But yeah, this game, I don't know if this is the same exact thing, but it's called United State. Let's see if I can switch over here. Oh, United States, 1 country, 3 flags, 4v4 competitive third-person shooter. It says join now, UnitedStateGame.com. And that's just the title. It's like just this screenshot. I don't know. Albatross Interactive. I don't know if there's anything else on there. I think I've seen somebody else post on it before, but it wasn't. I feel like I had more information on it. I'm not seeing it now. I mean, I gotta try to type. Was it United States? United. Was it .com? Or was it something else? Something tells me that it's not the same game, though. Maybe this is just like a fan-made. UnitedStateGame.com. My nose is itching. Ugh. 1 country, 3 flags, 4v4 competitive third-person shooter. Join our Discord. That's all. It's on the website. Okay, this is interesting. Let me see if I can. So we have, this is the website. It's United States, 1 country, 3 flags. Says join our Discord. I mean, it looks kind of cool. We got their TikTok, Instagram, all those social medias. Albatross Interactive. I've never heard of them. And it has like a map. And it has like a magnifying glass thing to kind of like... They got like some hidden stuff in this thing. So this is like United States. Over here on the right side. And it has LSUC country. It's in the blue. And US has like half of California. Join or die. I don't know what this is. It's kind of interesting. Contact us. Have like these different factions. So it's like LSUC, Banshee Militia, and then FMF, which is Federal Military Force. Interesting. Again, I don't know if this is the same exact game, but regardless of whatever this is, it's interesting. I wonder what it 4v4 competitive third-person shooter. I mean, that sounds like factions, so yeah. Should be interesting. Something to look forward to, as I said. I'm gonna click the Discord and see what the hell's on here. It says invite invalid, so that's nice. I don't know why it didn't take me to the Discord app, but okay. Well, that's fun. I was hoping I'd get the other post that I seen on this game, so I think they were talking more in depth about it. Website, Discord. I try to go to their Discord, but it's asking me to verify my email, really? Email's already registered. Yeah, no kidding. What kind of notification is that, bro? This is fun. Scan this QR. Alright, this is fun. Why does everything log me out on PC, bro? Like after an extended period of time. Because I want to see what this game's about. If this is even the same thing or not. Alright. Discord is verified. Let's try this again. That was just a welcome. Is that all they have? Server rules, announcements, pledge allegiance, pledge an allegiance to each 3 faction. Huh. What is this, bro? This can't be the same game, right? I don't think it. I don't think they would like have like a cryptic website. I don't know. I'm trying to like see if I can connect this game to that or not. This could be just like a fan-made game, like an indie game. But I mean, they're also have went independent, and this is a triple A indie or something like that. A triple indie, is that what they called it? It's kind of cool though. Like if you go over here to the Discord, This is the United States Discord. And then you click on it. If you go over here, pledge allegiance, you can choose what faction you pledge to. You have Banshee Militia, the Federal Military Forces, and the Local State Union for Civility. FMF, Banshees, or LSUC. So 3 different factions. It's transmissions. Long after the Great Wars, we turned on ourselves. Winning a battle only means fighting another, all until one last faction stands. Whether it's us or them, either way, they'll call it America. So, this guy, like, you can't even, like, tell his face. Does look very Last of Us Factions inspired. Albatross Interactive. Does look very Factions inspired. I mean, I don't know. I hope this is legit. Hopefully, like, I know there's another group like trying to make a fan-made Factions multiplayer game. So, hopefully it's legit, man. Hopefully it's something we can sink our teeth in. Let me see. I was gonna do something. Yeah, Albatross Interact. I was gonna look them up. Let's say albatrossinteractive.com. Team. Alec, founder, creative director, full-time firefighter, creative journalist, New York. And Saba, technical director, senior game developer, Unreal Engine expert. Yeah, I was going to say, it kind of looks like his Unreal Engine. We are an independent studio committed to creating grounded, mature games built around solid, simple gameplay loops that are easy to learn but hard to master. We believe in fairness, depth through mastery, and variety without imbalance, offering players dynamic experiences powered by rich animation and visual customization that never compromise competitive integrity. Our development model is agile and global. We collaborate with a trusted network of skilled freelancers from around the world to bring each project to life. This approach allows us to stay flexible, focused, and creatively uncompromising as we build games that respect the player's time, intelligence, and skill. The United States is a brutal team-based third-person shooter set in a shattered America during the late 1990s. Engage in intense grounded combat across war-torn cities, forgotten towns, and contested territory, where every bullet, every strike, and every decision counts. The United States is built around deliberate decision-making, tight combat, and situational mastery. Our vision begins with a focused core experience, small team skirmishes where players win through strategy, communication, and skill, not loadout gimmicks or reflex alone. We reject rigid weapon metas. Instead, we believe in situational metas, where success comes from choosing the right tools for the job and adapting to the moment. Every gun, gadget, and resource has a role, and the best players are the ones who use them with intent. As our world and systems take shape, we aim to expand into new into new modes, deeper customization, and narrative forms that evolve how players engage with conflict, while staying true to the gritty, player-driven combat at the heart of the United States. So yeah, it definitely sounds very Factions influenced, which I'm all here for. And hopefully this is something we actually see the light of day, and this isn't just something like a fan-made, ambitious thing that isn't going to ever, like, get enough support. So, I don't know. Interesting. Cool concept, cool idea. I hope it's legit. I wonder what's up with this map. Like, if you, like, it has a magnifying glass. Like, if you, like, maybe you can, like, see something that's hidden, like a hidden message. I don't know. There's 3 different factions, and it seems like, if I can pull this up, uh, blue and red, which blue is LSUC and red is United State, which I'm assuming that's FMF. They're pretty even. It seems like maybe blue's a little bit more, but you also have US, kind of half of California right here. And then you have Banshee, which is black. Kind of has like this little area. There's an X right here. There's two X's right here. There's a little square which says ADK. I don't know what that means. So I wonder if like these little black spots are Banshee territories. These little markings and stuff. Raven Rock. United States. Very interesting. Wonder how far along they are. It doesn't seem like they have a whole lot. I mean, just 2 screenshots from Unreal Engine, so I don't know. I mean, hopefully we see the light of day. Hopefully this sees the light of day and we can try it out. Again, I don't know if this is the same thing as what we're reading here. This could be something else entirely, but an interview with GameSpark, Argawam. Yeah, see, I didn't see that guy's name on there, so this could be different people. Yeah, Saba and Alec. They don't have their last names, though. Interesting. But he did say 2 people. Well, 2 people are collaborating. One in the US and one in Japan, right? Yeah, Argawam opened his office in Japan. Pedinati has remained in the US. I mean, I don't know. Does it have their first name in this article? Vinit Argawam, so. Whoa. So that's definitely not the same people. We got that other guy's first name. They not have that guy's first name. Pedinetti. Pedinati. Former and autograph. Joe Pedinati. Okay. All right. Wish we had a little bit more news on it, but we'll have to sit tight and wait on it. I must search these guys up though. He hasn't posted anything on his Twitter since, well, no, August 16th. This article touches a bit on our studio doing based on an interview with Japanese publication GameSpark. Excited to share more when we can. Is this the same article? Yeah, basically the same thing. Joe Pedinati, or however you say that. Creative director at Naughty Dog. This is like, he doesn't even have a Twitter, like, updated Twitter. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, well, that's enough of that. We're gonna go into this Resident Evil stuff. Because we got some gameplay to look at, and I'm excited for it. But, if those are two separate games, then we got two separate games to look forward to for us Last of Us Factions fans. Want a simple, grounded, gritty 4v4 type of game. That's not over the top battle royale, flashy, live service crap. United State and whatever else the former directors of The Last of Us Online are working on. Cool. All right, so we have a bunch of different videos, and I don't know which one to start with, so I'm probably going to do the no commentary one and just soak it all in. It's like 24 minutes long, so we got our work cut out for us today, ladies and gentlemen. We have Resident Evil 9 Requiem gameplay demo that was released yesterday or the day before, whichever. After Gamescom press conference, people got to play it, and now the embargo is lifted. So we got gameplay out there, and we're going to check it out, and we're going to give our reaction, our take on it, and our opinions on it, and talk about it. So let's get this going. Turn this music on. Boom. Woohoo! Gotta love it. Starting with a bang. Who is that guy? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's super dead. Figured that out, did you?
Infected.
Ooh, infected. Is that old girl? Oh my god! She hungry. Ugh, dude, she's all up in your face. Is she blind? Might be. Is that a little teaser? She waking up. So is this the demo they got to play at Summer Game Fest? Is it the same demo? And this looks like the, I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, she's getting her blood drained, bro. Is she not? And that has to mean she has some type of antibodies, like people were speculating about the daylight cure from Outbreak. Because why else would they be draining her blood, bro? She used the broken glass to, like, cut away. Survival instincts, baby. Take that shit out. Yeah, she's making a lot of noise. I won't be surprised if somebody busts up in there. Dizzy, all that blood rushing to your head. Okay, starts out in first person. Began blood extraction. Hold up, I want to see that. Began blood extraction. Checked pulse, no abnormalities. Administered what? Administer Dexafil. Condition stable, ready for further examination. Okay. That's a lot of blood. A lot of blood loss. We got reflections, ladies and gentlemen. That's cutting. Prep room. Definitely some Resident Evil 7 vibes. What is that? I can't read none of it. I might have to watch another one that's in English. That looks like gunpowder. A lighter. Okay. Damn, at least we didn't have to get no fuel. One-time fuse. It's a lot. I need a screwdriver or something. Make sure this is turned up all the way. Okay. That light switch will not work. Is that the dude? Okay, we're catching up. Oh, creepy, bro. Hearing her behind you. Ah! She running slow. Grace Ashcroft, you running slow, baby. You put a little bit of pep in your step. What you gonna do, hide? Ooh. Bro, that kind of sounded like Lisa Trevor, did it not? Listen to her. That scream, bro. That scream sounds like Lisa Trevor. Why is she screaming, though? She don't like the light? Oh, dude. She can't be in the bright room. Ooh, she just goes up in the ceiling. Oh, shit. The light's shaking and shit, bro. Oh, I don't know.
What's that thing?
That's... Look, she just goes up through the ceiling like it ain't nothing. That scream sounded very similar to when you attacked Lisa Trevor. I don't know, dude. Man, she was running slow though, huh? You can kind of see where she's coming in. Is it predetermined holes or can she make a hole anywhere?
Oh my god.
What's that? That looks like a... Is that a heal? Heal injection? Have we not seen that before? Or is that something new? I don't know. Hold. Making all that noise, she's gonna come for you. So I'm thinking she's blind. Was Lisa Trevor blind? I don't think she was. Yeah, that's an old school looking herb. No med fluid. We're going back to herbs, baby. And she just munched that dude's head off like it wasn't nothing, bro. He's like she got multiple bodies she's feeding on. Oh, dude, that's creepy. Cut the light out. She's sniffing for you. She's sniffing for you, baby. Searching for that stench. That sounds like Lisa Trevor, dude. If it's not, that's crazy. She gonna snatch you up. She's got chains on her wrist, bro. Can she like throw something? Knock something over? Get her attention elsewhere? She is huge, bro. Ugh. I wonder if this is in Raccoon City or not. Got the lighter back out. Sound design is insane. Different room numbers. She's gotta move that. Make more noise. Nah, bring her back in here. That's what we want. Dude, I don't like how dark it is, bro. Oh my goodness. She break through the wall? I don't like how slow she moves. She moving like Ethan does in Resident Evil 7, bro. You get them walking shoes. Ooh. Okay, here we go. She's gonna bust that ceiling like in the trailer. Oh, maybe not. He had to pause, bro. He's getting spooked. Climb up. We got a toolbox. What's in here? There's a screwdriver. We can get that fuse. Let's go. So I wonder if these other gameplay videos are the exact same or if they're a little different. I wonder what that's saying. What that text is at the bottom of the screen. But yeah, there you go. She's coming through.
Don't come any closer.
I don't think she's gonna listen to you, honey. Sniffing again. Oh, dude, that is like... Oh, crap. That's her attack. Heal injection. And she kind of heals like how when Ethan injects the steroids. It definitely gives you the creeps, bro. She's mad now. Got that fuse. Boom, put it in there. Ah, it keeps cutting away. Can they go back?
This way, not this way, not this way.
Nothing? Why'd you move that body just to have nothing there? What the... What? I wonder why it went back. This dude don't know what to do. Or is he wanting to die on purpose? Okay. Alright, we got third person. Third person action. Those footsteps are loud. So this is after the fuse is on? Okay, we're going back. Definitely jumping around, huh?
What the fuck?
Creepy. Really, it's showing the same stuff over and over. Third person, Gamescom trailer, reveal trailer. Dude, that sounds like Lisa Trevor, bro. Oh, it actually like burned her, bro. Whoa. I'm telling you right now, if this bitch is not Lisa Trevor, I'm flipping my shit. Because it sounds dead up like her, bro. When you attack her and you shoot her in Resident Evil 1, the remake, oh, dude, I gotta pull it up. I gotta pull it up, dude. Lisa Trevor. Boss fight? Yeah, sure. Let me hear it, bro. Let me compare.
You're a bit of a mess up. Chris, take a...
There's another one. There's another sound effect. If I'm not mistaken. Or am I misremembering with something else? She doesn't only make that sound, right? Nice dodge. I don't know. That sounds similar, bro. Oh man. I messed up. That sounds very similar though. Unless I'm thinking of something else. That's such a similar screech. Maybe it's the sound that she makes when she attacks you? But people are already making videos on it. trying to think of like the section where you're in the caves. Cave fight. Let's see. I think maybe it's the sound she makes when she like throws a swing at you. I've heard the sound before. I don't know. I don't know if she'll even get swung on. I don't think so. Hey. Probably isn't gonna. Maybe I'm tweaking.
What? Oh, what the?
Maybe I'm tweaking. I don't know. But I swear that sound is familiar, bro. I don't know. Let me see. Go to Resident Evil. Trying to find it. I seen a post. As a lot of people think it's Alex Wesker or whatever. Man, that's creepy. Somebody, try it. People posting like crazy on here.
Come on!
Okay, let's just go back to this. That just sounds very similar to Lisa Trevor. At least what I remember Lisa Trevor sounded like. Let me go back over here. Unless it's the sound that you hear from one of the enemies in Resident Evil 4. The original, like one of the female enemies. Like they usually, like in the blue and the knife. I don't know.
Oh, what the hell was that thing?
Lisa Trevor, that's what it was. Like I said, if it's not, bro, that's crazy. The only other thing I can think of is that it's Alyssa transformed.
Oh my God.
That would be even crazier, really. This is... I don't know if they... Do they finish out the demo, or... They're just kind of... It's not really like the full demo, man. Like, I want to see the full demo. What is going on here? Gotta love it.
Sir,
I want to watch the trailer. Okay. So, yeah, I think I was... Definitely sounds... So it's either Lisa Trevor or it's this. That scream right there. So, they both sound similar.
Barry!
These are just cutscenes. That right there. Dude. Ah, let me see if I can get that back on there. This is IGN. Let's see. Where was we at with that? I think I closed it out. I wonder if somebody actually plays through the demo like from start to finish. Let's see. This is the third person gameplay, right? Is this a different video? This one right here. Come on. What? Man, maybe I'm tweaking. This sounds very similar, bro. I don't know.
Oh, what the hell?
Crazy that the lighter takes up an inventory slot. I wonder if you can have a lighter and a gun at the same time. Interesting. We got Where's Barry? He's got a video on it. Check it out.
Capcom just released new footage of the stalking monster from Resident Evil 9.
Come on, YouTube.
Capcom just released new footage of the stalking monster from Resident Evil 9, and as you can expect, it's pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
And also, no. And also, is that a Resident Evil character that we already know? More on that later. The reason we see the monster is because Capcom let a bunch of the media play the demo, and today was the day they could talk about it and showcase it. The demo itself is pretty straightforward, and now with this new footage, we see exactly how Grace escapes. She basically analyzes the situation and solves the problem, just like her job with the FBI. So Grace might not be your typical Resident Evil character that's not scared of anything, but she is very, very smart. And now that she's free, she's got to get out. But she finds a locked door, and guess what? It's missing a fuse because Resident Evil. Then in the middle, a bunch of scary stuff happens, but in the end, you guessed it, you find the fuse, you hit the button, and you escape, and the demo ends. But the demo analysis doesn't end because we've got a lot to talk about, and my number one takeaway was, this monster looks a lot like Alyssa Ashcroft. Just a few hours ago, it was revealed to us that Grace Ashcroft was actually present when her mother, Alyssa, was murdered. However, right at the end of the footage, we don't actually see what happens to Alyssa. Grace assumes that she is murdered, but if Alyssa's the monster, there's more to this story. What do you think? Is this monster actually Grace's mother? Let me know in the comments.
I don't know, man.
Monster reveal, items were also revealed. The first item is
Med
the
Injector.
Med Injector, which looks like it's how we restore our health. However, don't worry, green herbs are in the game. Also in the game, classic handgun ammo. Next is an empty bottle, which you can throw to cause a distraction to the monster.
Oh, okay.
And then classic
I was
items like
wondering.
a special key. The handy dandy lighter. And then some puzzle items like you gotta find the screwdriver so you can unscrew the box with the fuse. And is Capcom trolling us because they put an empty
Ink ribbon? I thought it was gunpowder.
Techniques are we see
That's
you can
funny.
push and pull things, and you can turn lights off and on. Plus, as we mentioned, you can throw bottles to destroy.
What's really weird is that you can turn lights on and off. You can use the lighter, but she like puts it away. It showed her putting it away when the monster got close, but like it makes it seem like she's blind or like her eyesight is super sensitive. So I guess maybe she just can't go in those fully lit rooms. Those are kind of like safe areas. I guess that's kind of cool because it was like so bright where it was like burning her flesh. So like something is super weird with this monster. Almost like a vampire would react to like sunlight. It's kind of crazy.
Distract the monster. Let's let IGN explain.
As you might expect, they're primarily used as a distraction tool, drawing the stalker's attention to the other end of the hallway and buying you time to slip past his pursuer.
Of course, you can find notes and files. And if you like jump scares, there are jump scares. Have I mentioned the monster has its own techniques too?
Damn!
Remember, you can choose first person or third person. And the developer even recommends the camera angle for the specific scene. Now here's the most important thing about all this gameplay. This is like a really
What did that
short
message say?
This is like a recommends.
Resident Evil Welcome offers the ability to change the camera perspective. To enhance the horror elements of this scene, the default camera setting is in first person. Would you like to change the perspective? So I wonder how often this pops up. Does this pop up every time? Like they recommend the change the perspective? I guess that's kind of cool. I wonder if they have a setting to where like you can pick it to where it automatically changes to the perspective, or it automatically changes to first person when the game recommends it, instead of like having this message pop up every time. So like you click it before you start the game, and then once you get to like a scary scene that they recommend in first person, it'll automatically change for you. I feel like if this message like keeps popping up every time a horror section pops up or something, that'd kind of get annoying. Unless it just doesn't happen that often.
The camera angle for the specific scene. Now here's the most important thing about all this gameplay. This is like a really short demo and possibly a short part of the game. We don't know how long the monster's gonna follow you, if it's just in one segment, or if it's gonna happen throughout the game. The demo can only be played at select gaming conferences. However, we're hoping that Capcom will let everyone play the demo sometime soon. A bunch of different media outlets got to play the demo, so there are lots of different videos that you can find on YouTube. Once you watch them, let me know in the comments what you think about the demo, what you think is going to happen in the real game, and all of your thoughts on Resident Evil 9.
Cool, good stuff, good video. But I'm wondering, man, like he said, is don't know how long this monster is gonna stalk you for, if it's even gonna like be in the full game, or it's gonna be in like one little section, kind of like how we got Lady D in the castle, and it was like 1/4 of the game, if that. I don't know how I would feel about both ways, actually, if it should be for just this part of the game or for the entire game. I feel like it's not gonna be the entire game. I feel like she's not gonna be the main enemy, because I feel like Resident Evil Requiem is going to be such a large scale titan of a video game. Something just tells me that like we're just seeing fragments of what this game is actually going to be. I feel like there is so much more that we don't know about, so much more that we haven't seen, and I'm kind of happy for it. I'm glad they're not showing too much. Like I said, they still said I can't remember who it was, but they said that there was another main character. So we still don't know who that is. We haven't seen them yet. This is kind of like the main thing they're showing in this one little section. This is the same demo that was already previously played at Summer Game Fest. A lot of the content creators were actually able to talk about it. Or obviously they weren't able to show it, but they were able to talk about it. And this is exactly what they were talking about. A couple of content creators speculated and that were highly confident that this was Lisa Trevor as the stalker enemy, which would be cool, but at the same time, I'm trying to think, like, if this stalker enemy is only in one section of the game, would that make sense for it to be Lisa Trevor? I mean, I guess you could make an argument for both scenarios. But something tells me, like, if this isn't the main villain, then what would be? Or is this the main villain, but this isn't, like, their final form? Like, are we going to get, like, a Nemesis-style treatment where, like, she's evolving and, like, constantly tracking you out? Because, like I said, I just don't know how else you would top this. I mean, she's creepy as hell. She seems very powerful as in this form that she is now. I mean, she's munching on bodies like they're Skittles. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very excited to see more. I hope that we can see more soon, and that we can actually get our hands on the demo soon, because I don't know if there's anything like hidden in the demo, like kind of how Resident Evil 7's demo were. But that scream, man, that makes me think that this enemy is Lisa Trevor. Like I said, if it isn't Lisa Trevor, I'd be very surprised, and the only way that I would still feel good about it is that if it is Alicia Ashcroft, her mom, because that would make it much more personal and emotional and all that stuff. Crazy stuff. Excited to see more. Is that scream? Oh man, I don't know if anybody else has actually like played it all the way through. goes here. Fuse, let's go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
That... Not the same scream? Sorry, I'm getting my stuff mixed up. Okay, you're done. You're done. Where are you at? This one right here. All right. Yes.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
It's messing with me because I keep hearing it. I'm scared.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
That sounded similar too. That the first growl, like a growl. That kind of sounded more like Resident Evil 4. Wow.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
At least it's a little bit more higher pitch. Maybe they just changed the pitch of it. That sounds. Does that not sound the same, bro? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not even on the right scene, but y'all could probably still hear it though.
Come on, come on, come on, come on! Come on, come on!
Maybe it's the Resident Evil. Maybe it is a Resident Evil 4 lady. Maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me. I don't know. But it sounds very close.
Ah, por él.
Merchant Alex, I don't know if I like.
¡Agárrenlo! ¡Ahí está!
Ahí está. Ahí está.
I think it's just what they say, not like what they.
Basta, hijo de puta. Basta, hijo de puta. Bloqueale el paso.
Cabrón. Cabrón.
Cerebro, cerebro, cerebros. Cogedlo, cogedlo, cogedlo. Cogedlo, cogedlo, cogedlo.
¡Cógelo!
¡Detrás de ti, imbécil!
¡Detrás de ti, imbécil!
¡Detrás de ti, imbécil! ¡Detrás de ti, imbécil!
Detrás de ti, imbécil.
¡Acá! ¡Empieza a rezar!
Empieza a rezar.
Está en la
Creepy.
trampa.
¡Maldita sea! ¡Mátalo! ¡Mátalo!
Mierda.
¡Mierda! Es vivir que muere. ¡Escape de la... ¡Escape! intruso! ¡Suce! ¡Te voy
¡Ya matar!
te voy a
I don't know if I'm
matar!
gonna get it.
You have an eye about child.
Ah. Damn. These are the sound effects. Enemy sound effects, man. I don't know. It sounds very... As I had it on Twitter, but... Or Reddit. That sounded kind of like it. Hmm. It's just that high pitch. Hmm. Female enemy.
Leon, are you okay?
I don't know if I can find it. So it's either reused voice from Lisa Trevor, Lisa Trevor, or it's the woman enemy from Resident Evil 4 OG. I just don't know why they would use that sound effect. I feel like it's easier to connect it to Lisa Trevor because they're going back to Raccoon City, you know what I mean? But
Come on!
my mind is like automatically going to Lisa Trevor when I hear that.
Fuse, let's go.
Come on, come on, come on!
Growl. Where do you hear that first growl at? Is that in Resident Evil 4 or is that in on Resident Evil where with Lisa Trevor? Or the growl.
Come on, come on, come on!
Because that's a little bit different, isn't it? It's not exact.
Let's go.
Come on, come on, come on!
Hmm. That, I don't know, dude. Is my mind playing tricks on me? Wow. When she gets shot, she goes, wow. Is that same growl that you hear right here before she screams?
Go.
Come on, come on, come on!
That sounds similar, bro.
Come on!
All right, bro. I'm I'm trying to like actually listen to make like not try to put nostalgia behind it and like, is this exactly the same? Because it sounds very close. Person on Reddit kind of made it seem like it was the enemy from Resident Evil 4 OG, and it could be, but like this also sounds very similar. So listen to this. That right there. And then you got this scream right here. I don't know. What is this? Is this a different video? Okay, fantastic.
Come on, come on!
I don't know, man. Let me see if I can find that on Reddit again. What did I search? It was like, he said like reuse assets or something like that. That don't even sound the same. I mean, it's more high pitched. I don't know. To me, it sounds like Lisa Trevor, bro. And maybe it's just me feeding my own little fan theory, but you also have to take in consideration that some people have already played the demo. Like, I'll even search up. All right, Maximilian, dude. I'll search him up. So we'll just have like, let's see if I could search his. He's probably uploaded so much, but. All right.
Let's go! Been here before, man. This is so Alien Isolation into hopefully a safe zone. I realized I wasn't playing the same stuff from RE7 and RE8 like I was talking about. And I truly feel that creature is Lisa Trevor.
There you go.
It is.
All right. So. To all you who don't believe that the enemy, the stalker enemy in Resident Evil Requiem is not Lisa Trevor. Now, this isn't exact proof, but like this just further fuels the theory or the speculation that it could be. So, this is someone who played the demo and is a huge Resident Evil fan. And this is what they had to say.
Just the one character, Grace, at the beginning of this, and that is about it. So, that being said, I'm very much looking forward to more. My impressions were a lot better after playing it than it was just watching it, and that creature was hunting me, and I truly feel that creature is Lisa Trevor. I do. I think it might be Lisa. It sounds a lot like her. It has weird mannerisms and stuff like that that are almost Lisa Trevor-like. I'm gonna throw out another big brain theory that we're back in Raccoon City.
And also, this kind of looks very different. than what we're seeing. Maybe it's just a different angle. I don't know.
Much knock Lisa Trevor off a huge, chasm, and then she falls to the bottom, and you never see what happens to her in Resident Evil 1 Remake. And there's some crazy, almost fan fiction-y stuff that happens that might not be canon in Raccoon City, which, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, which I'm like...
Yeah, so he's basically saying he feels like, after playing it himself, he feels like that it is Lisa Trevor. And we got this sound effect. Hopefully I can get it lined up. That little growl. Like a growl. And we have this. At the very end of the demo. So she makes like 3 different noises. First it's a growl, growl, and then it's a scream, and then it's like almost like a roar.
Come on!
You're gonna have to turn it up, or I'm gonna have to amplify the volume because it's super quiet. But that third one is almost like a howl, like in Village. I can't remember who does it, but I'm gonna try to keep clipping the first growl. That's the scream.
Come on! Come on!
That sounds like this. When she gets shot. And there's this. Is it not the same growl, bro? Like, come on. And then we have the scream. It's got that screech to it. And that sounds like... I just had it. She screams before she closes the gate. And her tentacles pop out. It's not exact, but it sounds very similar, bro. And it's enough to convince me that this is Lisa Trevor. Like Maximilian said, we don't see Lisa Trevor actually die. We don't know exactly what happens to her. And this is, in Resident Evil 9, we're going back to Raccoon City. And I feel like this building, what is it, Rhodes Hill Medical Facility or whatever it is in or near Raccoon City. So, I don't know. What do you think? Do you believe that this is Lisa Trevor? Or do you think that it could be Alyssa mutated or something, or somebody else? I don't know. Me, I think it's Lisa Trevor, 100%. For sure.